the system. So this is SAP system. As you log in, you will get into this one. And for any kind of project or any kind of configurations, if you are doing, you have to go this SPRO. This is very common transaction code. You need to note it, or you need to remember it. Okay. And from there, you can go all the path where you can configure your SAP system. Okay, so as soon as you go to SPRO and go inside this, then you get lot of options. Okay, so you don't know where to go. So many options will get. So then don't get confused. Okay, so as we are learning FICO, so we will go into this mostly. Okay, and then module wise, because other modules are also there. SD is there, controlling is there. Okay, so this is FICO, this is FI, then we have a CEO, then we have sales and logistic also is there. Sales distribution is there. See, this is SD, this is metal management. Okay, production and planning. So different modules are there, which we will only learn in this. Most of the our configuration will happen here, and this config inside this we have a different sub module, right? We have learned like there is a GL, so we call general ledger accounting. Then we have account receivables, accounts payable, AR, AP, AR. Okay, in this place. Then this is contract accounting. That is different. We will not go into that. That is altogether different module itself. And then we have asset accounting, and then we have a CO. That is different part. So there also what we learned, we had a org structures, right? And then we had global settings. So first thing, we have to keep our system ready with a org structure. So this is org structure. So if you want to define anything in org structure, we have to come into this enterprise structure. You remember this. Okay, I'll give all the path, no need to worry about it. So see, this is SPRO, we went, then IMG, implementation guide. Okay, that IMG, and then we came to enterprise structure, and then define. Okay, and define. So all these different sub modules, they have their own the definitions, all structure. So those all structure we can define it in this place. So we will go into financial accounting. Okay, so first thing, we will define our company. So what we will do, we'll create company, and then we'll go to company codes. Okay, so any company, so something I'll give HP10. Okay, suppose HP Inc. We'll keep it simple. Okay, so we don't have to worry much. So it is asking, I'll give white field and growth. Okay, something like, I'll give ID here. Okay. Postal code, I don't. What is the postal code of ID? We have to give post box, postal code, and then the city. Then we have to, this is important, we have to give the country. So postal code, so somewhere this is maybe Whitefield, or we can keep city Bangalore. Okay, country India, yen currency. Okay. So whichever country you are based out, you can keep that country, and then we will save it. Okay. While saving it, it asks one transport request. Okay. So this somebody else has used this transport request. This is also important. So whenever you are doing any kind of configurations, it has one transport request that's called TR. That is through that all your changes move to next client. Okay, next client, like we had discussed, like we have three clients, right? Development box, and then test box, and then production box. So first thing, we developed it here, it captures all this in TR, and then when we are ready, then we move it to test system. Test system also will have test system will move, and then we will do all the testing and everything, and then we move it to production. Okay, so what we will do, we'll create one request, our own request. Okay, so this is, we'll give HP Inc. speed 10. Okay, we will give HP Inc. And this is my user ID, and just you have to give this, you have save it, automatically system assigns you one number. Okay. Okay, so we can go click. So our company is created. Okay, understood till now? We'll go a little slow because it's the beginning. Okay, then we have to create a company code. So see, there are two way to create. One is to copy, and one is define your own. So we will not copy any company codes, we will define our own company code. Okay, so this one, you can go to the new entries, and then your company code, we will give it the same. You can give different. Okay, that's not an this mandatory that you have to give it the same, but we will give as of now because we are learning it, so we don't have to remember like what is a company, what is a company code, those numbers. So we will use the similar one. Okay, we can, once you save, it will ask for more information. Okay, yeah, so you give name, detail, other thing. So we can give here reason. Okay, so Karnataka, it is 10. Okay, you can have drop down. What food we can give? Okay, then you do this. It is saved now. Okay, so again, it will ask which transport you are requesting, but it's HP Inc. So we will, this is the correct one. So every time we are saving anything, it will ask which TR you are going to define. Okay, so this is also created. So what we will do, we'll define everything, and then later we will assign it. Okay, then we will define business area. So what we learn in the business area, So it is like any specific geographical area where we can define the business area. So we will define two business area. Suppose Bangalore and Hyderabad. So since it's company HP, we can assign BH. I don't know if it is already assigned. Hyderabad. Hyderabad. Let's see if it is there. Okay, can define. Then we have a functional area. So this is also we can define. Okay, HP will do like it is software. Okay, so we can leave software. And then HP support. Then with software we have a development. Okay, so development HP support. Suppose support, and then we have HP something. What's a technical team? Okay. So, and one more thing is that credit. No, this is company code. We'll go credit control area. Credit limit something we'll give to whoever is using this. Let's save it. Okay, definition is done. Now, okay, any question, query till now? People can hear me, right? Okay, good. So sometimes I ask, you speak, not an issue, okay? Now, next is assignment, okay? So assignment also, we will go it here. And since whatever we have created, we will assign it to company code, okay? So first thing, we will assign company code to company. So what was our company code? HP10. So see here, HP Inc. Company code was HP10. So we will assign and then we'll save it here. Every time you are doing anything, it will ask TR. Then we will assign credit control area to company code. So see, this is position where so many configurations will be there. So you can search your company directly here to company code. Okay, and you can assign it here. This is the basic the configuration you have to do for every project if it is they are going for a new company code. Okay. So we had a business area. So here we can give consolidated business area, not recorded. No, this is okay. This is group wise. Okay, where is that assignment? No, no, this the assignment is not required here. Okay, this is not. Then profit center assignment again. We will do it here. Okay, so this basic configuration and assignment we create this fiscal year. Yeah. So we have to come to this, not general ledger accounting, global setting. Okay. Then come to general ledger, and then fiscal year and posting period. Okay. So here you can create your fiscal year. So fiscal year variant, what we did, what we discussed that time, that we have fiscal year variant, which will have we tell the system that how many period will be there in a year, how many normal period and how many special period will be there. Okay. So since we have already defined what we will do, we can create our own also. But we can take it one some sample which has already has 12 year and this. Okay. So let's take if there is any suitable one. Okay. We'll take this one. Let's see. And give our own name. Okay. We'll give something HP. HP 10 fiscal year April to March. Okay. It will have 4 and 12 normal period and 4 special period. Somebody is already using it. Oh, it is already there, then we don't have to create. Let's see. Okay. So already when HP is created, we can use this fiscal period, not an issue. Let's see how they have defined. Okay. So special force, no, we will create our own. Okay. And we will not use this. So let's copy it. So you have to see. 10 is also there. Decision. Okay, so we will give name something like H8. Okay, HP H0, maybe 10, right? So HP1 will give H1. Okay. So we will give our own name. HP10 fiscal year 12 and 4. This is also written there. 1 1 0. Okay, we can ask copy all. We will copy. So P1 we have to remember, okay? The P1 we have created. And then you have to go to the period. Okay, first you have to save it. And again, you have to put it in this TR. And then you can go to period. So now you remember here, okay? So as I was telling you guys, right? So this is how it will be. What is that? So our fiscal period start on April, right? So April is 30 days. So you have to give it as 30 days and period is 1. And this will be there is no year shift. Year shift concept, it means that, see, we are in 2026 as a calendar, but fiscal year still we are in 2025. So that's why, so here, this is the March as of now. March, this is 12 period. And so it is -1. Okay, because we are in 2025. Similar way, this February also was 11 period 11, and that was year shift. That was also 2025. So once we reach it to April, that time it will be fiscal year 2025, and there is a no year shift, right? It will be, this will be matching that year, it will be matching. The period we will have one for May 2, for June 3, for July 4, like that, July, August, September, November. Okay. So some cases there will be plus year also. Where there will be plus, that concept you need to understand. If it is India, mostly people will use this one. So whoever has that April to March, so they will have the fiscal year, it will look like this. But if you are into some other fiscal period, this also I need to save it. Okay, it is already saved. Let me see if there is an example which has that year plus. Okay, so fiscal year, no one is using. So if it is US company code, there will be plus fiscal year, plus shift year. Okay, because their fiscal year start on November itself. Where is that? If anyone has used, no, everyone is using, because it is India company code, so everyone is using this. Okay, if it is January to February, January to December, there will be no year shift. Okay, so all will be 000 because it is following the calendar. Okay, so December only they are changing it the period or fiscal year. No. No, I don't see anywhere. Okay, so everyone is using this. Okay. See, we discussed this concept also, right? Shortened fiscal period. So, shortened fiscal period, we will have like 6 month, 6 month itself, the financial year, they will close it. So, that time they will define the shortened fiscal period, okay? And then this period, a number of posting period you can do as per means like every day also you can create one posting period. Okay, so like 365 also you can do it. So that generally doesn't do, but SAP has given that options that you can define your period based on your requirement. Sometimes if you are trying to have a close every 15 days, so that also you can do it. That you have to do little different and the configurations, but that option is also there. Okay. So till this it is clear. Then we have to assign our fiscal year to our company code. Okay, so we had created P1. So HP10 is our company code. We will create, we will give P1. See, it is saying HP10 fiscal year. Okay, save it again. It will ask the TR. Okay, and then we can go to actual posting period. Okay, so that also we have to define. It will take posting period for HP. This variants we need to existing application close all concern data is solved. No, cancel. Then that period we have to assign it here. Then this is one concept you need to understand. Okay, we will understand this and yeah. So what it is, then we will do our own. Okay. So this is basically you have to open and close the period in this place. Okay, directly one T code is there, OB52. That you can remember it. But what we define here. So this is the variant which we just created that we have to give, and this account type, that is very important. Okay, so plus means it is applicable for all kind of accounts. So what type of accounts we have? GL, then we have APAR, then we have asset. Okay, these are then material. These are the primarily this account type, so that we have to give it. If we can give it to a specific from account to account as well. Okay, so see, you need to here, if you go drop down you will get to know. See, so plus means valid for all account type. A for assets, D for customers, K for vendors, M for materials, S for GL accounts, V for contracts account. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, any project you are working, support project primarily, the most of the time you have to come and see whether this posting period is open or not. This is generally business people will take care of, but when you are doing it some configuration or testing, you have to understand this, and you can come here directly and you do your own configurations. So what we will do as of now, we will create one variant for all this posting period. Okay, for all the account type. So we had this one, right? No, no, not search. What we'll go H. Okay, and then we have created HP 10, and then we will give plus. Okay. From account to account, just leave it. It will allow applicable for, as of now, we have not created any GL account. So once we create the GL account, we can give it to everything. Okay. So fiscal year period, this is, we can give from period one. Okay. So we will give for entire year. Okay. 1 to 2020. As of now, it is going 2025 to 12, and then 2025, and then this is for special period. Okay. So a special period, again here we can give 1 to, we had a 13 to this one period, we can define it here 16. Okay, year 2025. Okay. This authorization group, just you need to understand, we don't have to do it. This will be used for some special business users. We will have that there will be one group where business can post, even if it is means close or then some special posting. So they will be allowed to do it. Whoever has this assigned to them, this group. So that can be assigned it here. Okay. So we can save it. Okay. So we have given it here, like say other also assign it. So they, some people see here, I see many 2026 also they have assigned. Okay. So as of now, we are still in March. So we are in 2025. You can give it to like every, so in generally what happens in live system, it will be this period 1 to 1 only. Okay. So now it is, if it is 12, so 12 to 12. So this, see this how they have done. It's a 12 to 12 only. Okay. March. Once April comes, then they have to change it, 1 to 26, 1 to 1 and 26 26, that they have to do it. So every month and time they have to do this change. So there is no unnecessarily posting happens, some different posting periods. This we will do to keep control on postings. So every month we have to make some reports, right? So you will get to know, okay, this month this many reports or this many transactions have been posted. So based on the posting period, you can see that system. You can identify the document. Okay, this document belongs to this period, or this period means this month. Okay. So if it is in India, if it is March month means which period, it's a 12 period. Okay. So like that way you can understand that this is that you can identify that. So that's what it is, posting period and posting period variant. Okay. This is done. So any questions, query till now? This is very important. I'm going very slow. Otherwise, I'll just post and I'll go back. So as we already discussed the theory, I'm showing it in the system, and again I'm explaining it, because in the system you see something different. Okay, so don't get confused. You'll understand once you go into the system. So all this configuration is steps, SPRO path, and then transaction codes I'll give. Okay, so no need to worry about that. You need to understand the concept first. Once you understand the concept, it is very easy to do. It is like just doing some entries. Okay.